Hello, dear ones. How pleasing it is to see you once again at another midweek meditation. Thank you for joining me today. It may not be the least expensive choice, but when I have an issue with something mechanical, I try to consult with the manufacturer. If my truck is on the blink, I take it to the dealership. Yes, it may cost me more, but I think nobody understands the truck better than the people who made it. They can diagnose the problem and fix it more dependably than someone less familiar with it. Nobody understands what has been made better than the maker. A year or so ago, my daughter Rachel and son-in-law Curtis saw an ad for a sailboat. The price? Free to anyone willing to haul it away. Now, Curtis is quite the sailor, so they took up the offer and towed the boat home and became the proud owners of a Skipper 20, dubbed the Santa Ana. As you might expect, she needed a lot of work. There was a ton of damage. She wasn't seaworthy at the least. And while Curtis is a very handy guy, he had no experience repairing fiberglass. And it just so happens that heavy fiberglass is the main component of the Skipper 20 keel and hull. Now, the Skipper 20 was manufactured by a firm called Southern Sails. It was a firm that was bought out by other manufacturers, so Curtis could not call up Southern Sails and ask for repair advice. So here's what happened. Curtis was able to find the guy who used to be the project manager for Southern Sails, the man who actually developed the Skipper 20 for manufacturing. And through repeated contact with the project manager, Curtis learned how to repair the fiberglass and anything else that needed attention. After a lot of hard work, Santa Ana was ready to take the dip once more, which actually occurred 2 Saturdays ago. Now, who else would have been better for Curtis to consult than the man responsible for building the Skipper 20 in the first place? Nobody I can think of. But here's the thing. It's not just machinery and ships that break down. Sometimes people break down too. And sometimes the breakdowns are physical, but not always. Sometimes they are spiritual as well. We wander off the prescribed way. We make wrong choices. Our priorities are out of alignment. Gunk builds up on our souls. We feel underpowered. Life just sputters along. Where do you go when life isn't turning out the way it's supposed to be? How about you consult with the manufacturer? How about you ask God to help you with these problems? Why not let the Bible be your user manual? Because let's face it, nobody understands you and your problems better than the one who made you. Perhaps you're thinking of the same Bible passage I am. The opening of Psalm 139 says, "O Lord, you have searched me and known me. You know when I sit down and when I rise up. You discern my thoughts from afar. You search out my path and my lying down, and are acquainted with all my ways. Even before a word is on my tongue, O Lord, you know it completely. You hem me in behind and before, and lay your hand upon me. Such knowledge is too wonderful for me. It is so high that I cannot attain it." Later on, the psalmist says, "For it was you who formed my inward parts. You knit me together in my mother's womb. I praise you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Wonderful are your works. I know that very well." If you have problems, God already knows all about it. He made you. He knows you better than you know yourself. Furthermore, He already has the solution in mind. It may not be an easy fix. It might require some sacrifice. It may take some time. But the right fix will be worth it, much more than the wrong fix or no fix at all. So if your life is listless, underpowered, heading in the wrong direction, why not consult your manufacturer about your issues? You can try to fix it yourself, You can try asking others who don't know you well, but your Maker has the cure for what ails you. God bless you. Thank you for joining me again today. We will see you soon.